Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with episode 3 of Let's Get Funded, and I'm hyped because you guys are showing so much love to the first 2 episodes. We took another trade. I know this week has only been trades that I've taken, but we're in the account. We're taking trades now, so I'm going to break every single thing down for you, whether I win or whether I lose. Stay tuned to see what happened. I'm going to show you guys everything from receipts to, the charts, the breakdown, everything. So, episode 3, Let's Get Funded. Stay tuned. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, and turn your post notifications on, because when I drop a breakdown, you can go ahead and catch the move with me, watch the video before session, and take the trade with me. So, again, thank you guys so much for showing so much love. Again, if you guys don't already, follow my Instagram. I'm gonna pop it up right here. It's usually where I upload on my story, more trading stuff if you're not on my Telegram or my Instagram. But I'm gonna show you guys what happened. So, dudes, enjoy. See you guys in the charts.
Yo, so we're back on the charts, and today I'm going to break down the trade that I took on GBPJPY, show you the result, and then show you the FTMO receipt. But before I break anything down, I'm going to show you guys how the trade went, and did we win or lose? Drum roll, please! Boom! We took another dub, man, and I'm so hyped because, like starting off the account 2-0 is probably it's just the best feeling ever. You know what I'm saying? When you manage your risk, you're straight. And we took another trade, 2 trading days, as you see right here, 2 trades placed, and a profit of 3.3% now. We are 3% in profit, and now we're 7% away, or 6.7% away. So we're making good progress. We've taken 2 trades this week. We're going to take our time. We are on a time limit, but I'm not going to rush anything, right? Because that's the worst thing you can do. So another dub. That's 2 wins in a row. Hopefully this is the start of a win streak, because if I can breeze through this first part, man, that would be so great. So I'm going to get right to the GBPJPY breakdown and show you guys how I made 1.6 again last night. And I'm mad again because, again, I was supposed to make 2%, which is $2,000, and I fell short. If you look at my screen, which I'll pop up right now, boom, I made 1.8, a little short of 2%. I think I'm stupid or something, because I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm hitting these big moves, but I'm not, I guess, whatever. Maybe I'm doing the math wrong, whatever. So let's just go to the breakdown. So GBPJPY yesterday had a full drop of 345 pips. We managed to catch 80 of this right here in this little zone right here, right? And I'm going to show you guys exactly what happened. So price action was so important in this trade because of the type of candles that we were getting, the type of price action that we were getting was showing us where we were going to go, right? So if you look on the 4 hour, right, well, first of all, we're going to go on the weekly, because this was a weekly based setup, right? When you look over here, I did say we could potentially have longs last week, right? But going into this week, so what had happened is we had broken under, right? We rejected the supply and demand area and we came up, right? And we rejected this supply and demand area up here, daily level right here at the 160.150 area, 160 or 161.020 area, right? So what had happened is that we went bullish and we rejected this area, right? Creating almost like a lower high, right? So you could come over here, we have a lower high, and now we're coming up here. And if we were to break above, I would probably be look for longs, but the price action that we got signaled shorts, right? When you go down to the 4 hour, price came up and rejected and ranged for a while, right? Rejected again, came up, and then started to break this pivot point marked off at this oval, right? This entire area. When you look at market structure, right, you want to look at breaks of structure and take the break of structure, right, and go the other way. If we break structure, you're changing trends, are going the other way, right? So a bullish structure would look more like this, right? This pivot point would have to be broken for price to now trend the other way. So when you go over here and draw that same formation, right? Guess what? This is the pivot point we have to break. I'm going to mark it off right now in a different color. So this is the pivot point we have to break. This is the equivalent of this pivot point. Once we break structure and start retesting, that's when you're going to trend the other way, right? So when we broke structure and retested, it happened on the lower time frames, right? So after the weekly time frame kind of rejected this 50 EMA and supply and demand area over here, I know it's a little cluttered right now. What on the 4 hour price action, the 4 hour is what gave me the direction, right? Once we started to reject all this up here, which was expected, we ended up breaking under, right? We ended up breaking this 4 hour 50 EMA and then started retesting on the lower time frames. But more importantly, we started to break structure, which was marked by this pivot point right here, right? This pivot point right here is what made us go short because we had the weekly and the H4 in confluence. We broke this structure right here. And if you look and zoom in right in here, we're going to see what the entry was and what was the cause of our short. So if you come over here, right, you come over here, we see that we had this huge drop. Before we get to the drop, I want to mark it down straight to the 30-minute, right? We have this supply and demand area right here by this box. You see on the lower time frames, right, we're rejecting, 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 break under. Now what happens is we're holding right under this level. This is why your support and resistances should be practiced. It should be done every single day. Cautiously get better at them because look at this. Once we started rejecting all of this area, I had my signals to go short, right? Not only were we breaking the H4 pivot point, we had the weekly in confluence because it was rejecting the supply and demand area and the 50 EMA, right? I knew that there's a potential to go short. Once we started rejecting over here to the downside and retesting, right? We broke under. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see a little bit more clear. You could see that we were rejecting to the downside now. Once we broke under this zone, we started rejecting. We got this huge wick to the upside, still rejecting in here, and I had a signal in there to go short. And then after that, once we broke under this little found support and resistance, we just continued to melt. And as you see, we had no drawdown and we completely melted. I didn't even hold all of this. I held all the way until right here for a total of like 89 pips. This is wrong right here. This is 93, but it was like around 89. And it actually ended dropping. If we look right now, right, it ended up dropping so much more than that. It actually ended up dropping another 100, more than 100 pips, right, for a total of 244 pips from our entry. But we were able to catch around 89 pips. It was just precise price action, right? Once we broke under this zone that also had a little trend line right here, I already knew we were going to go short. We had so much price action in here, right? Once we broke under the zone, we just keep retesting, 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 retesting. Look at those we look to the upside. I knew we were going to go short. I entered in here off this bearish engulfing candle, signaling that the bears are in the market, they're strong, they're holding, and then we just completely melted with a little bit of drawdown. But if you're scared, money doesn't make any money, right? So that was the breakdown for GBPJPY. We kind of just put in confluence the weekly with the H4. The H4 was breaking the pivot point and market structure. We got on the lower time frames, break of structures, and holding under this zone that was precise. Like, look, break under. We retested so many times and stayed in this little area and then just dropped. So, this was a very, very, very delicate trade that required a precise price action analysis, and I'm just so happy that now we're starting off the account 2-0. You guys are here to witness it, on the road to being funded. And this is the beautiful thing about risk to reward, right? I risk 1,000 per trade because that's 1% of 100,000. You can go more aggressive and risk 2%. You can go even more aggressive and risk 3%. On FTMO account, I wouldn't risk more than 3% because your max data loss is 5, right? So right now that I'm up 3%, right, and I risk 1%, you know what that means? Risk management. Risk management will keep me alive in passing this funded account, because if I risk 1%, right now I would need to lose 4 trades in a row to be negative. I would need to lose my next 4 to wipe out all my profits. Losing 4 in a row is possible. It has happened before. It happens to everybody, but it's not gonna happen. 4 in a row, that's a lot, man. And I got eyes on me, so I'm gonna try my hardest for that not to happen. Keep this ball rolling, keep on, building on this win streak. We're on now on a 2-win streak. I don't like saying that, jinxing myself, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys on a weekly recap in a couple of days, dropped on my YouTube channel. This is episode 3. We are profitable. Hopefully we got a win streak loading. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for getting me to almost 600 subs. We're like 7 away. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Like, comment, subscribe, turn the notifications on so you guys get my videos before session. You guys catch the move with me. I'll see you guys in London session. Today is Thursday night, so hopefully maybe we can get a trade in tonight for the end of the week and win again. I'll let you guys know. Of course, I'll update. Deuces.